This thing is just all over the place. Hey, everybody, Mello here. I'm at Full H Gym in Lexington, Tennessee today, doing some chest day. Um, my my tripod is pretty much on the fritz. I'm gonna have to get another one. Can't really lift it up anymore, and it swivels just all over the place. So I don't know how good quality I'm gonna be able to get today. I'm just gonna try to get as best as I can. Still just trying to get probably about one set of each exercise. I've done a few sets here on some Smith incline press for the chest. Like I said, concentrating on chest today. Um, kind of feel like kind of backing off on some heavy weights this week. It's been more about control and kind of getting back to form, and really just kind of just trying to get that mind muscle connection. Kind of really, in the past for my chest, I've had a lot of delt activation, kind of coming forward. And because of that, I've had a lot of delt um, uh, muscle build there, and I'm trying to take those out as much as possible and trying to really focus on the chest and really get that chest involved in the exercise more than getting my delts involved. And so I'm kind of taking it back to form, taking it back to basics, right? And just kind of going back through and looking at my form and just kind of taking it slow. So these aren't going to be heavy sets, but they are definitely not easy either at the same time because of the connection I'm making in the technique that I'm using. It really is making these sets difficult. So again, it's not about how much weight you're pushing through. It's more about your form, your technique, your variabilities that you're doing, and just trying to get the best stimulation as possible. So that's kind of the goal today. Let's get another set in. I'll probably do a couple more here, and then I wanted to do the dumbbells today, but everything was kind of all. I like the dumbbells because I like the real big stretch you can get with them. So I'm trying to get that same deep stretch with the Smith machine. And it is irritating my shoulder a little bit still, but I'm able to get it down. So probably later on we'll move over and we'll do some dumbbell flat maybe before going on to doing some more isolated flies and things of that sort. So that's the plan, and let's just get a set in. Probably do a couple more of those, and then we'll move on. So we'll see you in a little bit. All right, we moved on to some dumbbell pressing, but we're doing it underhand. I'm trying to get a little bit more activation under the pec there, which is where I really need more development than anything. I have a lot of development work that I need in the under. Usually a lot of people need a lot more in the upper, but I feel like I need more development under. So I'm going to concentrate a little bit more here on and see. They're working pretty good so far, but we've done a couple sets. We'll just keep going. Yeah. Again, it doesn't take a lot of weight. Just keep it nice and controlled. That light is very blinding. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more sets here at least. So I am digging the feeling. Before we move on, do some flies. Be back later. All right, I think we're gonna just finish up with some flies. And that's probably gonna do it. It's feeling pretty pumped, but yeah, pretty basic stuff today. Okay. All right, we'll finish up with some of those, and that'll do it all. You guys would have to do that, but thank you. I appreciate it. Don't have to do it, though. All right. Okay. I think this is pretty decent light. The door's closing a little bit. I think it's still pretty decent. Let me get a little bit more. Okay. Try this side. You're gonna close on me. Maybe a little bit more light. All right, let's try that. I don't know. I would try it with my shirt off, but I'm not really comfortable with that, I don't think. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Well. Another failed attempt at posing today. No, I'm kidding. Every day is a little bit more, right? Like, learn a little bit more, get a little bit more comfortable doing it. You know, I got to think of it positively. So, I mean, I'm impressed with how I think I'm turning out. Like, I'm starting to see a lot of definition. And as I start cutting down more, getting that waist under control, I think it'll get better. I think my biggest problem, I've got two. I've got my waist, I've got to shrink down because I've got all this extra skin from the amount of weight I lost. Just got hanging there. So as I get thinner, you know, that doesn't go away yet. I don't know how I'm going to take care of that, but some of that light, just like perfect. And then the second thing is just my posing in general. Like, I just don't know how to go into, how to hit the pose or what pose to go. Yeah. It's just kind of randomly doing shit. So, anyways, that's it for today's workout. Do it again some other time.